Welcome back, friends. It's Pete with BackDraft Bikes. We got a product review for you today. Let's go. All right, so welcome back to the channel. Just enjoying a cup of Morning Joe. Pinky's out, and it is coffee. We are going to do an unboxing and review video of a product that I have been watching for a long time. Talked to the manufacturer of the product and said, hey, this is what I'm looking at. And what they did was they sent me these items to check out. So I appreciate you guys. I did have in a few of my previous videos, some of those CarPlay devices like the Carpuride, and this thing worked great. You mounted it right to the BMW and it gives you your Apple CarPlay. You can do whatever you want. But the one thing that they lack is the ability to do a DVR, like a dash cam. I did do another review on one, which is on my website, that has this device with a DVR built into it, but I sold my BMW. And you're probably cheering or crying on the other end. It's cool. But I got a new bike and I'm gonna share that with you later on my channel, which is super cool. I wanna put something as a dash cam back on my bike. So this is what I ended up getting. The HFK HM201. HFK makes a bunch of different DVR products. They have some that have screens. They have some that don't have screens. I wanted something with no screen because my new bike already has a big screen on it and I'm gonna have a GPS on it as well. Why am I gonna do 3 screens? That would be stupid. So I'm gonna do this type of deal, and it's a concealed mount with 2 cameras. This one records with 60 frames a second at high definition. So that's gonna give me plenty of ability. And the thing about DVRs is you set it and forget it. Once it's on, it's gonna loop and it's gonna record and everything's gonna be great. Isn't that right, Mr. Duke? Okay, buddy. Hey, you just licked the camera, buddy. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. Safety is #1 priority. Ooh, reflective sticker. Enjoy your riding. I like it. Little treat for later. All right, so here it is. And this is way smaller than I thought it was gonna be. This is the DVR itself. It's actually pretty rugged. This is all metal. And I like the fact that there's a strap area right here that I could tie that down real easy on the bike. It's got the fish finder GPS type connectors, which are all plastic. You can see that there is an O-ring on that with a twist lock connector, which is really, really good for the bike because obviously the bikes get dirty. Wow, that fits together nice. And then you can just tighten it down. So that's gonna provide a really nice method of keeping water out of things. I'm actually really impressed with the quality of this brick, if you will. I mean, as you can see, it's not very big at all. From the package, I thought this thing was gonna be massive, and I'm like, how am I gonna mount this underneath the seat of my motorcycle? Because this is where I'm gonna put this. But this is actually really nice, and it's all metal. So I like that. Even the micro SD slot right here is behind a waterproof connector and a door. So everything is quite sealed. So we got 2 leads, one for the front camera and one for the back camera. And then obviously we have a power. Let's look at the cameras. Your standard bullet cameras, these are metal as well. And they're branded HFK. So I like that with an up arrow, which helps us to be able to mount those on the bike. The other ones I've used, you have to actually twist around and figure out what's up and what's down. Looks like we got another 2 boxes here with our hardware stuff in them. This one has the camera mounts and then something else. I don't know what it is. Let's take a look at it. Oh, nice. Okay, so these are our camera mounts. These are your standard clamps with a base bracket on it. And it comes with a 3M adhesive tab, the VHB. That's really, really good stuff. And this is our power adapter. So we've got a little bit of a converter, probably from 12 volts to line voltage for them is probably the USB stuff. And again, twist lock connector, high quality silicone wire covering too. So it's pretty good stuff. What's in the other box here? Cable ties and looks like some sort of screwdriver keychain thing so you can access your SD card. And then a couple more brackets for mounting the unit itself. I'm just gonna check the instructions because I wanna just make sure it's got everything on here. So the instruction guide is in English and Chinese, and it basically tells you to use that little screwdriver, pull the board off, and put the unit in. Shows you how to mount the cameras. It's got some areas to mount the unit itself, and it shows you to put in that little bracket here, this piece, on the bike, and then you can run a cable tie through it. So that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, and basically what you're gonna do, and look at that, they're mocking me here with a GS1250, but they basically put a camera on the front and the back. You got your adapter and then the unit itself. So that's how the whole thing's gonna work. This is gonna be super easy to install. I could probably have this installed in maybe 30 to 45 minutes if I take my time and do it right. There's one other thing I forgot to show you on the instructions, and that's gonna lead me to open the second box, and it's the remote control matching. I also opted for the HFK K21. This is the remote control that fits on the handlebars. There's a reason why I opted to get this. Sometimes when you're riding along, especially because I run a YouTube channel, I like to be able to capture a video really quick. And if you have a concealed unit, there's no way to do that. So with a remote control, you're gonna have a couple different buttons. One of them is a let's capture a picture or video button, which is really important. So let's open this up and see what's in here. And surprise, surprise, it is a remote control. And that's really nice. So this, we've got, oh, it's already powered up. We've got a replay, a capture, and a record button. And this operates on a very small watch battery. So I'm not sure what the length of service will be out of that, but I can't imagine it's too short because there's not much of a power draw here. Instructions, so there's some mounting hardware here for this so that you can mount this on your handlebars. And there's actually another couple adapters here that would allow you to mount this maybe on like your turn signal switch or one of the stem bolts. Pull it out and put this on, and then that'll give you your access to your button. So all in all, HFK, I'm gonna throw the links to these products down in the description. It is still wintertime here in Maine, so I'm not able to go out and show you what these look like on the bike, but I'm gonna do a video very soon on the new bike that's right behind me. Do you wanna see the new bike right now? Sorry, you can't. Haha. I'm gonna show you a video very shortly of the new bike with these installed, and we'll do a clip and we'll pull some videos off them and we'll see how this goes. But if you're on my channel and you like to watch the ride, you'll obviously see video from this camera on here because that's one of the reasons why I'm putting it on my bike. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very impressed with the quality on this product already. I'm not getting paid to tell you that, but from what I've tested, and I've tested a lot of devices, this is a really solid option, especially because it's concealable. We'll catch you on the next time, and as always, ride safe.